welcome everyone. This is Gamer Cop here. This is episode 18 of Minecraft. So I decided I want to do a couple recorded episodes in between the stream just so we can get some stuff done off camera, everything like that. I'm really enjoying this series and everything we're doing on here. But yes, I am on an adventure. I am probably 2 or 3, maybe even 4 or 5,000 blocks away from our base. But what am I doing driving across this this is a lake, by the way. Well, it's kind of an ocean, but I don't know what biome it is. Anyhow, regardless of that, I am trying to find this cactus. You might say, why in the world do we want cactus? Well, cactus is very valuable. Here is why it's valuable. It is very useful for XP farming, which we need for doing enchanting very efficiently. Anyhow, so it's useful for that. Let me make sure I'm still heading the right direction as I'm talking to you guys. Yep, trying to get to negative 5189, 850. So we're making progress. But anyhow, you might ask why I know all that coordinates. I'll go over that in a second. But yeah, so everything else you smelt, you do get XP from it, but most things you don't get very much. For example, every time you smelt or you cook a piece of meat, you get 0.35 XP. Some other stuff is 0.2, some's 0.1, some's 0.5, but the most valuable thing to smelt is cactus, which is 1, not 0.1. It is 1 per every cactus smelted. So setting up a cactus farm is extremely valuable because of that. So I'm not going to lie, I did look up, because I don't have a million years to be wandering Minecraft aimlessly. What I did look up was a spawn or a map generator, so I can kind of take a look at what we have around us in terms of everything. We need this way. Get to 8. We go this hard this way. Hard this way. Yep, there we go. Actually, really doesn't matter a whole lot. But anyhow, yeah, so I did look it up, and I wanted to go to a desert, because that's usually the closest place to get cactuses and stuff like that. But the nearest desert was, I'm not even kidding you, it's 30,000 or 40,000 blocks away or something crazy like that. It was a long ways away. So I'm trying to go to a swamp that should have some witch huts in it. And I'm trying to find a cactus in one of the witch huts. So that's how desperate I am for this stupid cactus. Oh, gosh. Anyhow, I'm going to keep going and keep doing my thing. But I just want to bring you guys in and what we're trying to accomplish here. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. All right. Welcome back, everyone. I have traveled so far to find this right here. Our coordinates right now are negative 12,428, 5325. Just in case you're wondering, our home base is at negative 2135, negative 51. So we are very far with our original base. This is the nearest place I could potentially find a cactus, and there was one in the basement down here, which I'll show you. You find an igloo at the basement, you will find a potted cactus. There's a villager running around down there now. I freed him. He was locked up next to this zombie villager in there. But anyhow, there's some other stuff in here. I put some of this in here, but I didn't want some of it. But anyhow, good heavens. That is the end of that. We finally found it. I could not believe it took so long. But if we go, well, let's get off the ladder here so we don't fall to our death. But if we go in our inventory, we have a cactus, which will reproduce for us. Good gravy. Well, anyhow, I'm going to work my way back home. And we're going to go from there. So I just want to bring you guys back in to show you somewhat where I'm at. But anyhow, I'll see you guys here in a bit. All right, welcome back in, everyone. So I have made this bad boy here. So this is a cactus farm. Now I'm going to demonstrate how it works, actually. Grab this cactus off of here. So we've gotten 2 more cactus since we got back. But anyhow, when the cactus grows, because this, for whatever reason this is here, you'll see all the different waterways from the edge all pushed down into this hopper, which will collect everything. So if something appears there, it won't even let me place it, which is good. That means as soon as it pops up, it will take off. So I should be able to. We do it now. If I take this one off, now that should work. Okay. Then, if there's, it'll knock it off, and then, well, theoretically it won't go into my inventory, but it will go down and into the hopper, and then we can collect the cactuses. So that is how this is supposed to work. Now, once we get more in here, it'll be more efficient. So again, I know I kind of already explained why cactus matters, but that's another good reason. Another thing I determined as well, or discovered as well, is the usefulness of seaweeds. I have seaweed here, which actually we probably could harvest a little bit of it. I'll go get the bottom ones, but... Oop, too far, too low, too low. I'll have to replant some of that. So, seaweed has a very unique benefit as well, which I'll explain in a second. Seaweed's kind of like a double whammy, if you will. Get all this, all my seaweed replanted. That one's already grown up, and it grows fairly quickly, which is nice as well. So what, you might ask, does seaweed do for us? I will show you. It should actually be, I think it'll work the way I think it's going to work. If I remember correctly, and what I've read about it works the way it should, then this will work. First off, let's grab that gold out of there. We have a lot of iron. Oh, we don't need to put that in there. We have a lot of iron and other stuff going on. So seaweed. Oh, this is full. So the 64 dried kelp here, what you can do after the seaweed gets smelted, first off, you get experience for it getting smelted. Then you make a dry block. And these things are great fuel here. So theoretically, we're going to do a little test here. If we put one of these in as our fuel, if it can get 9 out or more than 9 out, then this will be a multiplier. So we're going to see. We're going to run that little test there. This is doing great. We might as well keep that cooking at full speed there. We'll just put this back in here for now. So if this can get 9 or more than 9 out, this will give us more fuel than it's actually putting in, which I know scientifically would not work that way. But in Minecraft, science isn't really a thing, which it looks like these are very efficient. These are supposed to be very efficient fuel sources. So I think they're... let me see here. Let me go... I just want to compare them to coal. So let's do... fuel value of coal in Minecraft. Not going super well. Let's type in coal. The coal. Coal. Bring it to me. Show me. Here we go. Okay, so coal. Let's see here. Would have just thought of this. It's value to what. Anyhow, it's give up. Okay, back to what we were doing. How is this going wrong? So far, I mean, yeah, it's not going to be super quick. That one's doing great, but it's not going to be super fast. But as long as it can slowly be working at the background. Oh, yeah, this is going to get way more than 9. So it's super efficient as fuel, which is really awesome. So once we keep getting seaweed going, it's going to keep getting, yeah, there's 9 right there. And we're not even halfway done with that. So that is fabulous. Grab those. And again, we get XP from it. So this is going to be one of our new primary fuel sources because lava has been kind of hard to come by. So this is going to work out pretty good for us, I think. I'm doing it that way, which we'll take this actually and we'll put them to work right away. Hopefully smelting some of this copper. Have it work on that in the background there. But yeah, that'll keep doing its thing. Okay, fantastic. So that's what I got going on. In terms of the rest of this episode, let's go check on... I want our cactuses to do well. Need more cactus. Because the cactus, every time you smelt it again, that's for XP. The kelp is going to be for, or the seaweed's going to be for nothing. Should work. It should work. But anyhow, we have our sugarcane farm, which we will automate at some point once we get to go into the nether, which I probably will do on a stream because that just kind of makes sense. But we probably can actually... They're all broken, good to go now. Some of them just don't fall in very well. But we will automate the whole process and make it a lot more efficient. So, yeah, anyhow. Might as well grab the ones out of this other bin while we're here as well. Okay, beautiful. Something as well. Nope, not going to be edible. This will be edible, though. Boom. Okay. Yeah. It'll keep doing its thing theoretically. It has worked in the past. I bet your seaweed's already grown up a few of them. Yep, already gotten a few more in there. So that's going to help kind of multiply our progress. We will make some more probably make if that cactus farm keeps doing well, it's going to be kind of serving as our XP farm, essentially. So that's going to be kind of serving as our XP farm. So I'm hoping that works out really well for us. I'll probably end up building like maybe up to 4 units of that size, at least another one. Maybe we'll just see how that does after we get that one in full force. But right now it's just not terribly effective yet. But hopefully it will be as time goes on. But anywhoozin', we got my inventory. We got a lot of other junk we can get rid of here. Boom. That put away. Here. These bars and stuff. There for now. Gold can get put away. We're doing pretty good in terms of resources. We have a lot of valuable resources. We have a lot of iron, which is good. Though, well, I mean, that's not really a lot of iron. That iron can be used up pretty quick, and we will as we start building stuff. But we're at least starting to get along the way of where we kind of want to be. So that is always a plus. We need to build an anvil at some point. Got for book stuff. Protection, sharpness, piercing. Try to get rid of this piercing. Okay. What else we got? Unbreaking 3, there's what we need. So we need level 30, but that's every time I put it back in there, it should give us that on there. So Unbreaking 3 is what we wanted, which we will hopefully get here soon. And we do have a lot of different ones in here. Efficiency 1, a couple of efficiency 1s. Those down there. Because those we can put onto certain things. We might as well put them onto some different stuff we got going on. How many uses do you get out of an anvil? I need to look up how to make an anvil. So we make an anvil real quick. That will help us out. Recipe for anvil real quick. That will help us add the items from a book onto something else, which is us. Book is a lot of iron to make an anvil. Okay. No? Yeah, 31 total iron. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so we can also repair items as well. Different stuff like that. Yeah, the anvil is a very useful device. Let's go ahead and make one. Need. And gravy that thing is. Just massive, but super useful. Yeah, we'll add it. We'll put it down here. We also have, actually, if we want to put it in, a little counter down there, maybe like a granite counter. Kind of nice. Granite counter down there. Close the door. It's starting to get dark out. Be like our potion area. Because I did find when I was out on my exploration. One of these bad boys, a brewing stand, which is, if you can find one, that's a lot cheaper than obviously making one. So we can make potions if we would like to. Henceforth, go ahead and sleep here. Just looking at our time for episode, we should be able to keep going for a little bit here. Then I'll wrap up this one. Hopefully do one more recorded episode before we stream again. And then on our stream, we'll hopefully go look for the nether. Great. So our goal right now is to get this Unbreaking 3 onto this Efficiency 4. That is the ultimate mining machine. Trying to get that. What is this? Silk Touch. That's a good, very valuable item to have as well. Golden Shovel with Unbreaking 3. I mean, some of these things we're just going to use because they're not very useful. Efficiency 5 on a golden axe. I mean, that's not gonna last very long if you can pass this like crazy trying to just chop these trees. I mean, it's super efficient, but the durability is just not going to be there. Go. We might as well take it up and knock down one of these dark. Well, we could do that later, but I can do that off camera. But anyhow, yeah, as you can see, it's not gonna do this too good. Okay. How's all of our smelting underway here? Let's get some more copper to throw in there. That got us quite a bit of XP, which is good. We might as well throw... How much dried kelp do we have? Working at some of it. Okay, that's we need like a little crafting table down here, I think. Craft one up real quick. Be kind of helpful to have one. They're useful to have around the house. Okay. many of those blocks as possible. Yeah, we'll keep burning that coal because the coal's also, I mean, we have plenty of coal. But we'll keep those working there. We do have the lava, which we can use as well. But we can keep getting stuff smelted away. We're going to be able to build, like, literally anything out of copper. I don't know if that's going to be awesome or what that's going to look like, but we're going to be able to do it. So that put away, that put away well, and that put away. Yep, that's what we can put away. Okay. All this wood that we have that we don't. Tree sapling there. Granite we don't need. Glass we don't. Lapis. Let's move all our lapis that we have in there down to our enchanting room real quick. Got our door. Don't have any unwelcome creepers or guests or anything that want to wander in. Okay, we're working on that situation right there right now. Okay. Yep, that's just going to keep doing its thing. Yep. As we smelt stuff, it's going to work out better and better for us, which is great. Yeah, I want to get that smelted as well. We could throw the lava in. Might as well since we have it. And that'll go through in a second. Then once that's through, we'll throw in some copper. That can work on copper. Obviously, already working on copper. We popped up. Oh, level 26. We're starting to get there. Starting to get there. If we can get that going, though, that would be fantastic. Be fantastic. That'd be kind of a game changer for us, quite honestly. We could probably cook this steak over here real quick. Put some of that in there so I can work on cooking that. That's what we got cooking. Okay, we'll wait for this. Wait a second for this to finish up. Because we'll need to put some more copper in here so that way the lava continues to be useful for us. And honestly, after all this stuff is smelted, we should be getting pretty close. Back on everything here. Well, that's got room for stuff to get. Just might as well have it work on a couple things. Well, it's not doing anything super important. Take some more. Almost done here, and then we'll throw the copper in here. Come on now. Didn't give as much XP as I was hoping it would. And that one's done. But I don't want to waste that, so we'll just throw copper for that fuel, for fuel purposes. Still working through that. Didn't need more than one more coal, I would think, to cook all that. Oh, we're so close. Nothing here is uncooked, correct? Now we can start cooking potatoes and stuff too, actually, which is another good idea. Start getting some XP as well. Go. Finished up there. Little by little. Copper's giving us quite a bit of experience, actually. And actually, meat does give us a fair amount for cooking meat up, so that does give us a fair amount of experience. How many belt blocks can we make? Okay. And there for our fuel. We'll get those smelted later on. Lightweight. Oh, lightweight pressure plate. Nice. Okay. Everything's just cooking along now. Almost done here. I'll make sure this doesn't need any extra stuff to make sure we don't waste any fuel. Come on, XP. We need you. I might have to put in our break-ins. Well, that's already done right there. Grab that. Let's get just another. Oh, over one. Move you over. Track of it a little better. After those are cooked, we'll throw a bunch of potatoes in. That kelp is just, that's going to help us out a lot if that can just kind of multiply our fuel as it will. And we won't have to worry about, well, fuel ever again. But yeah, we're making progress, but I think we're going to need some more XP before we can get there. So I think that's where we'll probably wrap up this episode here. That's probably a good spot to wrap it up. So anyhow, if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, or excuse me, the Gamer Cop channel. Darn it. That's I'll start over. If you enjoyed, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button up on the screen to join the Gamer Cop channel. Turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Gamer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.